Welcome back to Community Conversations. This is a Concord TV original production where we talk to people and organizations that are doing great things in the greater Concord community. And today I'm joined by Cindy and Carissa, and we're going to be learning more about the upcoming Zumbathon, which is coming up on the 18th. And Cindy's going to tell us more about the Zumbathon, and it's for a good cause. So Carissa's going to, during the course of this program, tell us a little bit about the types of families that this type of program is going to benefit. And in the holiday season, this is perfect. I think, Cindy, this is a great event that you have going on. First off, just tell us real quick, just a little bit, just maybe about yourself, a little bit about your background. You're obviously a Zumba instructor. I've seen you're very involved with the Concord Young Professionals, but just tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Well, like you know, my name is Cindy-chown. I've been almost 10 years as a Zumba instructor. I'm very active in the multicultural of Concord and two other chambers, like a younger professional as well. This event that I'm doing the Christmas because it's giving. So I think this is important for everybody that out there to want the Christmas spirit to give somebody. For me, it's through my music, to the dance, to give happiness to everybody. So that's who I am. I like to help somebody. I like to provide with my talent within through the music. So giving happiness all the time to the music is the greatest gift you can give it to somebody. So I decided to do the Zumbathon because the Zumbathon is not only for dance and fitness, and it's just to help somebody else and gather more than one instructor to help somebody else in need. In this case, the Assyrian population and this specific family we're helping to. So that's why I'm decided to do through my talent in music and gather a lot of instructors with me, helping me out to do this Zumbathon. And specifically, Zumbathon is basically a fundraiser that you can do through the dance fitness to gather so many people, not only to burn calories and do the dance and gather happiness, but helping somebody else in need. This is a great formula to have it up there. That's what the Zumbathon is about. It's just helping somebody else through the music, through dance, and to fitness. That was exactly what we are doing.
Awesome. So we're off to a good start here. I did want to pull Carissa in, which first off, thank you, Carissa, for joining us for this meeting, this recorded community conversations meeting. And you were telling me before we were recording a little bit of the background of the types of families that a fundraiser like this is benefiting. I don't think we're talking about the specific family, but if you could just explain, I think you would kind of mentioned a Centria as an organization involved in this. Tell us, our audience, a little bit more about how that works.
Sure. So as folks might know, there was mass evacuation of Afghan citizens in August. And there was a call for housing and support for folks who are moving to New Hampshire and the Concord area in particular. And Centria is the organization that is helping to resettle folks. And so their model in resettlement for families is to create neighborhood support teams. And that means that volunteers from the community get together to support a particular family. And so Concord Showing Up for Racial Justice organized a neighborhood support team. We've got educators, medical professionals, we've got folks who have experience in resettlement. We have two people who speak Farsi, which is the language that some of these folks speak. And in our case, our particular family speaks Farsi as well. So we are raising money for this family. We're supporting them short-term and long-term housing. And so we definitely need some money for long-term housing. They are getting some funds for resettlement, but it's not going to last them a full year. As you know, the housing market and prices are really expensive. And then other needs that they might have. So there are some small families coming in, some larger families. Concord Surge family is a family of 7. So we've got a lot of folks to prepare for and to help feed and clothe and make sure that they are having a good time as they're resettling in here. And they love Christmas. They love the Christmas lights. They love, we put up the tree this weekend. So they're very excited about this holiday. And it's a kind of a special time kind of come to New Hampshire.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for filling me in and our audience kind of on those resettled families. And thank you for the work that you're doing with that. That's pretty incredible, everything you've put into that. And I want to bring it right back to Cindy, though, just to, about the Zumbathon and talk about that a little bit more. Could you tell us just a little bit more where it's happening? It's coming up in just a couple of days. I think I mentioned the date, but if you go over that again and how people can get tickets to that fundraiser Zumbathon.
Well, tickets basically go to sindy-chown and Venmo. You can Venmo. If you want to go pay an event, you can go $15. But if you soon you walk in, like say, you know what, I just gonna contribute a little bit more, it's $20. But if you are not be able to come to it and you wanted to help us, and you can more welcome to, Venmo, whatever your heart give you for this family. We accept any donation, any contribution that you might wanted to do. So this is going to be happening in the state of New Hampshire at 10 to 12 to over the fund. So we have got so many instructors. Some of their name is Diana. We have two Amy's. We have Agisha and Dev and myself. I'm going to start it from the warm up to cool down. So each instructor will do 17 minutes, and then they're gonna join like merengue, salsa, some bachata. You're gonna have some cumbia. You're gonna have a pop. You're gonna have all the kind of music in between, the mix and everything. United States style, Colombian rhythm styles, all the countries styles too. We have a Brazilian style in our Zumbathon. At that 2 hours, you don't have to do the full 2 hours. You can come up for 1 hour and enjoy us, or you can come at the second hour and enjoy us. I strongly suggest to come like a half an hour later, because you're gonna get the spot. You're gonna be able to, to pay the ticket advance to stay and enjoy that. And we have some little small raffles, like a Zumba t-shirt that I have for the people who wanted to do it. And maybe I don't know sure yet, but I will decide in a few days if I want to do 50-50. But for the raffle t-shirt, that's gonna happen. So, but the 50-50, I didn't have on time to do my form. I had a 30 days prior. So it's like a little dangerous in there. So I don't know if I'd be able to do all of that. So yeah.
Okay, but you still have plenty planned. Bank of New Hampshire stage. I've been there for concerts and shows. I've never done a Zumba class there before, so that sounds really interesting. So for people,
is very interesting.
People who like that venue, it's such a cool looking new concert venue. To be able to actually work out there is kind of a maybe not once in a lifetime, but kind of a unique experience, I think. So that's pretty cool.
It is. Yeah. It is. I'm very grateful for Bank of New Hampshire to allow us to be. To do the Zumbathon there. The stage and the venue is big. It's perfect for this type of event that we are using too. But I mean, it's all about dancing too. And then even when you work out dancing, why not, right? And then it's all for great cause. Because, like I say, Christmas spirit is everywhere now. So why not to take a little advantage of that to help somebody else in need.
Absolutely. Now, just to bring this back, Carissa, you've been waiting patiently, and I just want to bring it back to you because you were talking about a great cause for these families that are resettled in Concord, that are part of our family now, that we want to support and welcome and embrace. What else? The Zumbathon's a good example of one way to help. What are some other ways people could support or help out this, aside from just the Zumbathon that's this weekend? Are there other ways people can donate or can volunteer their time? What else are you looking for?
So for New Hampshire, there are two agencies that are resettling folks, the Centria and International Institute. And so they have different models in terms of how they're collecting funds, but folks are going to need furniture, bedding, housewares, those kinds of things, winter boots, all of these things. And so we've organized by support team. You can go to a Centria's website and you can support a particular family through that fundraising, or you can just donate to a Centria, and money gets shared across families. So I think that's the best way. Overcomers is super helpful in helping these folks long-term or longer term. And so thinking about if you have quality used clothing, quality used housewares, those folks can be sort of conduits, I guess, for getting the things that are needed for families. And there's more than just folks from Afghanistan coming to Concord. And there's folks coming all the time. And so Overcomers is a super helpful organization to connect with in order to give.
Awesome. And we'll, in this video, be providing information for people to go to a Centria's website, for Overcomers refugee services. We know Clement over there does a great job. Really good team over there. So just one last time, just to remind folks again, the Zumbathon is coming up at Bank of New Hampshire stage this Saturday, the 18th. Cindy, correct me if I'm wrong, but 10 a.m. to noon at Bank of New Hampshire stage. $15 Venmo sindy_chown. Or $20 when they walk in the day of. Remind me, Cindy, real quick, is it okay if it's like family, like with kids? Is this okay for if there's kids who want to, like a family wants to participate? Is that okay? Family friendly?
It is totally fine. Yeah, Zumbathon for everybody and no ages, but probably from a little older than 5.
Okay.
Younger, yes, because younger than that is going to be some. They have a notion they wanted to be part of. That's a great, but younger than that, no.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I want to thank both of you. So thank you, Carissa. Thank you, Cindy, for stopping by to talk to us virtually about both the great cause that this is for and the Zumbathon event. And thank you to both of you for being such caring members of our community. It takes many hands to make the Concord community welcoming and make it a great place to live. And there's a lot of work we still have to do, but so thank you both for everything you're continuing to do.
Well, for my side, thank you, Josh, to allow to the platform to reach out so many folks out there to want to help us and come and join us. So I'm so grateful for you to be allowed to be part of this, event and help us to help somebody else. That is our, like I said, new you, new day.
Exactly. And that's what Concord TV is here for, to just help share the word of what people are doing in the community. So thank you again. And thank you to our audience for watching, whether you're watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast or on channel 22. Thank you for watching and supporting Concord TV. We'll see you again next time on Community Conversations. Bye.